Okay then, hello everybody, welcome back to Team Prawn Racing, otherwise known as Team Tired Racing right now. It is 10 o'clock, as you can see I'm in an empty garage. It is the day after Snetterton where we went testing. We worked through a couple of little gremlins in the morning, we got the car in a really good place, engine was feeling phenomenal. And then the diff packed up. The diff is seized solid on the car. I might have alluded to it at the end of the last video. The axle is completely locked. I can hardly move the damn thing. Yeah, great. Along with a couple of other issues, we had a bit of a rattle. I think it's all linked in one way or another. We had a weird loss of power steering. The diff was completely locked, weren't able to maneuver the car at all, and we developed some crazy rattle, which turned out to be the crank damper had separated. Insert clip. So, yeah, not in a great place. 15th of March, 10 days till we race. The diff is locked, so the box has got to come out. A couple of other bits to work through. CV sheared at Snet, don't know if I showed you that. So wheel bearing to do, 2 new CVs, all come in care of Parts Garage. Honestly, I cannot tell you how epic Alan at Parts Garage has been about everything. Could not have got luckier with meeting them. Yeah, check them out. If you can't tell, I'm knackered, close to burnout, 10 days to go. It's going to be tight, but we're going to be there. We're going to be there. I'm going to go and get the car, bring it back here, and then I think tomorrow I'm going to start pulling the box out. In the history of feeling it, I don't think anyone has ever been feeling it less than I am right now. Right, I'm going to try and drive this shed home with a welded diff, and then the fun really does begin. Oh, I am dark. Right, it's home, it's dark, I'm done for the night. We'll pick this up again soon. Wednesday night, 7:30. I'm going to put in about 2 hours tonight, see where we get. I'm going to set a little camera up somewhere up here, do a bit of a time lapse. We'll see how far we get tonight. Currently struggling to get a diff. Ordered from Gripper, might be Tuesday, Wednesday, even Thursday next week. It's going to be too late. Desperately hoping someone out there has a diff. Who knows? Maybe I'm going to put a YouTube video out now. I'm going to do a really short YouTube video, put it straight on the channel now. If you've seen it and you've answered it and you've helped out, amazing. If not, who knows where we got to. By the time you see this, I will have updated you with where we got. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to waste any more time. Time to pull it apart. Thursday night, 10 o'clock. It's out. Not a fun job, but yeah, it's out. Certainly looks mullered inside. I'll try and show you a bit more of that probably tomorrow. But yeah, one side, diff looks really mullered. Drive cup is super blue. It's not great. I'm going to call it a night. See you soon. Okay then, hello and good morning. Welcome back to Team Prawn Racing. So, you join me today at a Tesco petrol station in Solihull. Yeah, I'm about to experience the most awesome random act of kindness from a man I have never met. Not sure what you'll have seen so far, but we have had a ridiculous nightmare trying to get hold of a diff in time to get it built up in the box to get us racing at Silverstone 1 week today. An incredibly kind gentleman called Tim, who lives very near Gripper, has actually been to Gripper for me, collected the diff at the end of the day yesterday, Friday, and basically I'm meeting up with him now and then driving straight to Gas and Gears Saturday morning. Saves me the whole weekend waiting for Gripper to post the diff out. I couldn't get to Gripper. By the time I knew it was ready, I couldn't get there before they were closing. Tim stepped in, picked the diff up. I'm going to meet him now. Absolute legend. And I've never even met the bloke. And then we're off to Gas and Gears. We're going to build a diff. And Saturday night, tonight, I will be home with a gearbox, fully built, with a diff in it. Install that over the next couple of days, and we're racing. We'll be at Silverstone, Saturday, 26th. For Thunder Saloons. So yeah, I'm going to sit back and wait for a silver M5 competition lucky chap. And I'll see you in a bit. So I believe in this queue here is an M5 competition that contains my gripper diff. There he is. Look at that. Well, Tim might be the nicest man on earth. I got a gripper diff. Right, I didn't film anything. I'm in a tearing hurry, so was Tim. He's off to the airport to get someone. Next stop, Bridgend, Gas and Gears. I'll see you there. Right guys, so I've made it to Wales, come down from Solihull. We're here with the famous bench that you've all probably seen an awful lot on Facebook. Here with Mark, we are going to strip this down and find out what has happened inside this abomination of a diff. Fingers crossed. The casing is off, there's a diff, and what on earth is that? And that, I think we have some sort of spectacular failure on the go. To start with, I shouldn't have Planet Gear teeth in my hand, so something major has failed. Mark's just pulling the crown wheel off, and then we'll see what it's like inside the actual diff. It's not going to be pretty. Right, here we go. What is going to be inside?
From there, it doesn't look so bad.
Doesn't look too bad at this point.
As if it's going to come out in one.
Or not come out at all.
Or not come out at all. At this moment, it's not wanting to come out. I have to bang it, I think.
It's not at all,
give it
is
a
it?
tap.
Oh,
No.
it sounds like a bag of bolts. That wasn't too dramatic.
It looks like the cross gear has jammed because it's so burred
Yeah.
and you couldn't get out, so it's sheared it in half. But let's have a look in the box.
Look at the state of that. It's like it's been in a war zone. Look at fucking hell. That that is a quality differential. Fucking hell.
I've never seen one like that.
Right, well, here lies the remains of a 3J diff. That's certainly not going to do its job. And you can see daylight through that where you shouldn't be able to. So, kind of hypothesis, the pin's absolutely mullered. So the pin sits in here, this is your ramp, so that's your 40, that's your 60. That's climbed up there and essentially jammed. So it did this a couple of years ago and Mark rebuilt it for me, and 3J admitted that there's a material spec issue in this plate. When this happened before, this is a 40-60 ramp, you can see that started to crack just there. So 3J weren't able to supply me one of these because they hadn't made any in a better spec, so we rotated it and we used the 30-60 ramps here. So it was on a fresh set of ramps, and that has done 4 races. And in 4 races, the pin has climbed up, basically jammed on here, and at that point, everything in the box is fair game. And this is the result. If you look inside here, the other side of the carrier for the pin. So on any other diff, both these sides are ramped. On this, only one side is, which is very odd anyway. But if you look in there, that's completely destroyed and cracked through there as well. So yeah, 1 box of bits, 1 Martin, and somewhere I've got a gripper to go in, but I've lost it. There it is. There you go. Gripper. Done. Right, well, plans have changed. So we have stripped the box down. Here's all the component parts. And there's actually quite a bit of damage inside where teeth have gone through things. There's a little bit of burring around the crown wheel. There is one bearing that has been completely destroyed by a tooth from a Planet Gear. I'm not coming home with the box tonight. Thankfully, we got the right man for the job. Mark's going to get on the case, get the bits in. We need some bearings. We need one synchro where it's had a hard time through debris, I think. And yeah, whilst it's apart, we're going to take some opportunities. We're going to put in a 4th gear support, which we don't currently have. We do have an EN24 input shaft insert already, which is something Mark sort of pioneered. Other people now do as well. So as well as the 4th gear support, we are going to replace this typically weak 3rd and 4th gear fork for a billet aluminium alternative, which is shockingly light as well for what it is. But yeah, there's the box. Not quite the day we planned. Absolutely, well, yeah, really happy I came to see Mark, because if I had stripped this down, I wouldn't know what I'm looking at, and yeah, I definitely wouldn't be. Is that a needle missing?
No, that's the join in the bearing.
That's a join in the bearing. See, that's why Mark's here and doing it and not me. But yeah, I hope you guys will like this one. I'm coming back here later in the week when Mark's going to have the box all back together.
For Tuesday.
For Tuesday. We've then got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to get it done. Might well be throwing it together before assembly on Saturday morning. But yeah, it's really good. Massive thanks to Mark.
Anytime, mate.
This would not happen without Mark and Gas and Gears, and Mark's been helping me out for the best part of 5 or 6 years now. My gearboxes will never go anywhere else. Have fun. Check out Gas and Gears on Facebook. Mark's posts pictures of everything he does, which is also really cool. Give you guys a bit of an idea of what's going on inside the box. We will be racing on Saturday, come hell or high water. And I'll see you again soon. Take care, guys. Thanks a lot.